people like me and people like you, it's a damn shame. Well, 10 o'clock already, you know, just in the middle of a dream. So yeah, my hours are still all up to shit, but at least I'm up. So I'm pretty pleased with that. Feeling better, appetite's coming back, getting stronger. So what I'm going to do tonight is present some of my wares over the course of the last, like, I don't know, like 2 months ago or something, when it started to cool down, like real bad. Hey, with that, I hop into bed and convalescence style. Kind of pushed myself a bit too far on the drinky booze, to be honest, and that didn't feel too good. But anyways, God, they're in a rush tonight, aren't they? There's plenty of them behind me. They must be bugging out. Anyways, so yeah, my cash flow is awful. I was able to, I'm up to date, so that's good with everything. Getting things sent and all that, and I pay the rent. Woo! Still hiding from the big boss about the other rent, but I got it. Yeah. But yeah, what I'm going to do is, a couple of months ago I collected a bunch of really good stuff, and so I'm going to present that stuff, just a precursor. And I hear tell tomorrow is going to be good weather, and therefore I think I'll go on the scoot and take some gloves and yeah, go on the scoot and do a photo shoot and load those up, and yeah, there's some really good stuff. So been meaning to get around to doing that. I'm just watching my bank account go to shit. I'm like, oh man, oh well. Lord, it's a damn shame for people like me and people like you. It's a damn shame. Yeah. Richmond, north of Richmond. Isn't that amazing song? I showed some chaps when we had this the fireworks a while back, just at the end of autumn. They had the fireworks there, and these young guys, they were playing guitar, and we got to talking. And I said, "Oh, have you heard of this song?" And I said, "No." And so they looked it up on their fancy phone things, their computery things. And I go, "Mate, it's been up for like a week, and they've got 20 million views." And Nijioku. Ichioku means 1 million. So I don't know, I've never seen Nijioku before, but they're sort of like, oh, then they had a look at it, and he's making, look at that. And this bloke's playing guitar, that banjo-y, guitar-y thing or whatever. And they're like, whoa. And I checked it out about a week ago, and I was like, what? Like 120 million views. Speaking out. And I remember he was saying that once he garnered this fame, he said, oh, I've got some money now, so things are sort of going okay, because this thing really blew up huge, right? And went viral and all that. And it's amazing how things can turn around. But the fucking lamestream media wanted to get stuck into him around that time, and they go, oh look, this guy lives on a fancy farm with a couple of dogs and this and that. They're trying to defame him, you know. God, I hate those fucking people. And hate's a strong word for me. Anyways, what a beautiful song that was. It just shows how many people are really, the Eloy have so woken up. 120 million views. People are recognising. That's good to see. Anyways, right, the plan is, yeah, I don't know why that song popped into my head just today. Right, so my hours have been totally up to shit, and I went to bed at 1:30 in the afternoon today. Yeah, I've been down, man. I have been down. But I'm coming back, and I'm going to present show my wares, present my latest wares. There's some real good stuff there, so that's good. And waiting for the weather to break, which it's only really in April when it really does start to break. But I'm well keen to get back into doing that market thing and fixing tools, and if the weather's good, and getting back into the rhythm of that. So I really enjoy that. It was such a relaxing experience. Once you got to load up your rig, then you got to unload your rig, and then you got to do all that bull dust, and then load it up again. But during the course of the weekend, it's just really relaxing and community based and good. You meet good people, and that's good. I like it, and it's something I got to get back in the rhythm of the night. Walking down the street in the rhythm of the night, in the valley of the truth, in the river so deep, in the river of the night. Right then, got my bug out bag, and I'm thinking I might even, because my appetite's starting to come back, I haven't even gotten close to finishing that meal that I bought 2 days ago. I've ate probably half of it, so I reckon I can pick up another one of those for $4 and chow down on that, and or just get some salad, maybe enough salad to fill both of them, and get my strength back, because I carried this thing all the way down to didn't feel well enough to drive, and I carried this thing all the way down to the post office from the apartment. And I was like, man, this is starting to be a bit arduous. And I took it. They opened up at 9 in the morning. And when I got there, sometimes they have these rando public holidays, and I'm like, oh no, don't tell me, because all the blinds were down. But I knew it was really early in the morning, so I had my fancy pants computery thing on me, and it registered 9 o'clock. Then I saw them opening up the blind. Oh, thanks for that. Thank you for that. I did not want to carry that thing all the way back again. I would have just said to the chaps in the back in the warehouse part, so, oh, can you blokes hold on to this until tomorrow? I'm sure they would have. Yeah, or they may have drove me back. Yeah, probably. I think there's a service where they come around and pick up your stuff, so if I figure out how to do that, if I ever get OLD and can't handle myself, then they'll be. It was just I was unwell, that's all. So I'm just going to ease back into it, show my stuff tonight, and then get back and get a decent meal into me, and then just sort of try to get back to. I tried to stay up for as long as I could, and I got to 1:30 in the afternoon. Yeah. That's the report so far, and yeah, so soldier on, and get strong again. And the weather ain't that bad. I got the window down, I had that heater thing on, but it ain't that terrible. Yeah. So on the morrow we'll have a decent day. But yeah, the gods, they trick you every year. You think, oh, we're breaking into spring. Nah, no you're not. You know, bam, straight back to the Siberian cold weather that comes down. But I don't know. I could try to hibernate for another month, but I can't afford it. I have to get out there and get things done. I might even fire up Thunderbox number 2 on tomorrow. Maybe go and cut some more of that wood up and that piece off that log up the top and get that fired up again. Next year I'll put a bigger pipe. It needs a bigger pipe, but no, I'm quite in a rosy mood now, because I'm feeling better. I'm getting better. Not perfect, but getting well again. So that's good. The reason why I was out and in convalescence was I drank myself into freaking oblivion, but at least this time I didn't fall backwards with those stupid freaking slippers. They slip off your back of your feet and boom, straight over the chair and straight out the back of the window, straight through the window. If it wasn't for the curtains, you know, there's just this arc where my neck was. Yeah, nearly went for self-decapitation accidentally on vodka and orange. Actually, vodka and hasaku and water. Hasaku is like a sour, indigenous sour orange. yeah, it wasn't that bad. Oh, so at least it wasn't that bad. So that's an improvement. Trust me on that one. That's pretty cool. I've been messing about in here. I've been messing about here, so it's got to be around midnight or so. No, I had the rig here, and these young guys showed up, and it must be mates of one of the carpenters down there. He often down there playing his gig, and these young guys show up, and I'm like, shit, I didn't expect anyone to show up in midnight, and they're down there playing AC/DC and all kinds of stuff. Rad, freaking rad, man. Oh, I'm getting hungry. But yeah, give me a while, and I'll present some things, and then get going to the El Cheapo restaurant. It's open till like 3 in the morning, I think. So good. And more young guys are showing up. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. They're out there ready to play. I'm almost done with my other stuff. Okay, finally back to being healthy enough to get up. Right, let's have a look at some of these treasures, shall we? Yeah, some more chaps showed up. I didn't know they had a drum kit down there too. Having a good blast down there. Alright, well, we've got some awesomenesses of awesome Katsura weeks. That one's the most antiquated, I would say. That one would be the newest and probably the best. Some people have their own opinions. Let's see. I've got an Icho Go board here. And what I'll have to do, this comes with its really good cover too. Wonderful piece. So, due to its weight and everything, size actually, in order to have its cover go with it, which I would prefer. So yeah, I've been hunting and doing stuff, and then hibernating and hunting, but cash flow's the issue now. I don't know, sometimes it's like you find something like, right, we've got to have it. Just got to have it. Anyways, so what I'll have to do is knock the legs off this, so the board and the cover will go in one package, and then yeah, I'll have to see freight. It's really heavy. You know, things are getting through, things are getting there. Sometimes people say, oh, where's my stuff? Things they take time, you know. Like the blokes in Hawaii, you know, I know it goes to like the west coast of the US, and then it heads off to Hawaii, things like that, you know. Some things are a bit hodgepodge and all over the place, but sea freight's, you know, your best option for cheap if you've got patience. You know, I run an honest, I put in a lot of freaking work. I might have put in some work to do this, but I like what I do. So what I plan to do is I found these are a bit cracked here and what have you, but they're got plenty of pieces. They're only glass, so they're not top of the range, but you know, give you something to play with. Looks like it's been glued back together. The whole case must have split completely. So that's what I'll do with that. I'll include these just to give some incentive, because it's going to be really heavy. It's Icho. I might come tomorrow and do a video on that. Awesomenesses of awesome Nokolgiri with excellent staggered tooth arrangement teeth. Beautiful coloration. I'd love to go up there and start sawing away with it. Well, not right now actually. It's like 3 in the morning or something now. But I'll end up polishing it, and people say, it doesn't look different. No, keep it the way it is. Some people want it the way it is. Some people want them polished. But this will polish itself out. Little tiny bits of surface rust. Excellent kanji on it. You can see that too well now. It's got some really cool. I can get some close-up pictures of that with the colour, doesn't it? River. So it's quite faded, but this handle's all good. That's a top level on that. All right, let's have a look over here. Got a Biwa here, and I wanted to see if I could dismantle. This is just a repair piece. I've got no pegs for it. It's only got the one bridge. I wanted to see if I could dismantle it, or else there'd be no go to even send the thing. But it's a very good base for someone that wants to repair one. It's got some. I'll be more in depth with it on the morrow. Good condition there, often all banged up there. So I didn't pop it back in because it was real tight. So I figure I'm gonna have to, if I can dismantle it, then I can send it and safely. Could take that piece off. I think I'll put that and that together. Don't have these dealies. I blew some fluff and stuff out of there. Bit of a crack here. A chip, should I say. Missing that bit. So it's a very good base to go with. Let's have a look here. Real nice coloration going on here. You can see this thing has been played a lot. I mean, with the markings from the butt cheek here. Now this here, right down here, you can see some script. And that there, highly faded. But that there, that's a scene of mountains. That's something you'd see in mountainous region. Something you'd see in on scrolls. So this has got age. So yeah, I didn't put that back in. Tap that back in. I could, but I'm not going to. Alright, what do we call these things again? Waniguchi, is that it? I had one of these that was dated. I have to find out what these kanjis mean. Had one of these that was dated to 1792, I think it was. Pheasant motif. This is the real deal, and I wouldn't be surprised if this is of the same age. And it's got a good tone to it too, for this type of thing. This is Buddhist and Shinto. This is old school stuff. Beautiful. Usually have a round ball on a rope. I'll show a video of a chap that found one of these in an old. Getting a bit. Yeah, we'll get into that a bit further at some stage, and I'll put up I'll splice in a video to show what that is. And look at that, that's a mountainous region. This is stone. Been planning on presenting this for quite some time. Here we have an awesome bamboo clad, and this has got 6 rings, Buddhist journey staff. And that's a good one. Look at this. Oh yes, that's a good one. And that there, shakujo. See this? We'll have shakujo placed into it. Another one. Here, this shakujo here is I could get a guy to sort that out and make that happen with this one. But this shakujo is this is a really expensive one. And look at that. Just do as you will with that, I guess. There's also, which means a high level Buddhist monk. This here, now this is a real deal Edo period. It once was a yari spear. Had a blade in there. It's even got one of the dowels still here. Now I presume, generally, not always, the blades have 2, don't know blade with it obviously, This would all been, this glaze would have been all smooth glazed. This is old. I presume that this brass, iron, that would have been a shrink ring, but it's a bit of moving in it now. And I believe that would have slid up. Then you take the pin out, put the blade in, and then pop the pin back in, and then slide that back into place. I believe there would be another pinhole, a dowel hole just under there. Might not be, but I presume that's. I don't want to try to move it and because it's had its day as far as glazing is concerned. But that's the real freaking deal. All right, another real freaking deal. See, I've been hunting for stuff. This here is a real deal Sodegalami. Look at that. Edo period stuff, 1603A and 68. I presume that Yari spear is probably in the early stages of that era. Yes, that twining stuff, how they do all that, and the rattan, and nice. That's a good unit. Yeah, that is a very good unit, known as a sleeve entangler. That's what Sodegalami means. Alright, is that about it? Yeah, just some real beautiful cut swirl wigs. I'll show them individually at some stage. Oh, Gapu, but haven't shown my those awesome tiger and dragon flags yet. But I'm getting there. I'm back up on my feet, and getting strong again. That one there, that's got some age in it. I wouldn't be surprised if it's 1700s, something like that. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. That's a good one. Back in the day, this is old style Buddhist and Shinto stuff. Alright. You don't see them around too much anymore. Yeah, that's that good. Okay, now I'm gonna go. I reckon, yeah, that'd be awesome. That billet for someone that wants to, someone that appreciates the creation, bringing it back to life. So that'd be real nice, and making your own pegs and all that. I did find a bit of movement in here. Well, it's tight, but thinking sometimes I'll take that piece out, and then that piece, if I'm to dismantle a biller. But I don't think it's necessary for sending this. That'll have to go via EMS air. That can go via sea, but that'll be two packages, because of I'll have to remove the legs due to size wise. That can go by the freighter company. Probably the cheapest method. These sort of things, I can't send them all in the same package. Just can't happen. Just to protect them. I can EMS that, and I think someone will be well keen. Instead of waiting 3 months for that thing, boom, that's awesome. Got to EMS those, Japan Post EMS. But there, might be able to go via the freighter. I'll see. I'll have to do weights and measures. I do have some of the on the other side. More of this. I'll have to get some other stuff. For, like the spear, for instance. I don't know if you can see what I'm talking about. Real good solid stuff. So, right, I had to get some of that in. Okay, right, that'll be it for now. I'm gonna go and get a feed. Wow, beautiful stuff. Yeah, so sometimes I'm AWOL, away without leave, because I used to go all the way to Yamaguchi and Kagoshima and all kinds of places, and to Kumamoto to collect stuff, you know. Yes, and I'd love to do more of that, but it takes a lot of time, and sometimes I have to stay in a different town and all that sort of thing. So you know, just bear with me and just soldier on. So ABAREBUGYO out. Something tranquil about working at night. I can just see the moon rising over that mountain just there. Isn't that groovy? Whew. These young guys must have thought I was going to drag race them. Back there, I know they changed the timings of the lights during the daytime. If you give it a bit of stick, you can get through. Yeah, look at that. That moon's rising real fast. Nice, that. Won't be rising for one young chap I saw just the other night. I was watching Revenge of the Sis, and they were talking about this bloke. They called their episode Burning Man, and they didn't actually show. They generally do, but they didn't. They blurred it out of what actually happened. And this young guy, he was so enthused about the shit going on in the Middle East there, and he was in his military garb, and I think he said he's Air Force or something. He said he refuses to be a part of genocide, and a young white guy, you know, and I'm thinking, what the hell has he got to do with that joint over there? And anyway, so apparently he stood in front of the Israeli, like he walked up to the front of the Israeli embassy in the States there, something like that, and he had a bottle, a vessel with him. So he stands there and he pours, and like I saw this happening, a Tibetan monk did this. This bloke, instead of sitting down and seiza kind of thing, he just was standing there yelling, and he poured it all over himself, and he's trying to get the lighter to work. And he tried about 8 times to get the bloody lighter to work, and then he decided to give it a go on the ground with the fuel that was leaking on the ground. And whoosh, up he went, and he's just yelling and yelling and yelling, and I haven't seen the footage of unblurred. I used to go to these awful sites just to get an idea of what's going on. I did scan one of the bad sites to see if it's there. It's probably there, but I didn't really want to. I just wanted to know if it's actually there. And the producer of the show, Revenge of the Sis, he was saying, to the subscribers, the members, the people that are in the chat room, he said, I'll just put it up later on our other site or some shit like that. So yeah, man, this young guy just ended his life just like that, man. There are reports of Revenge of the Sis is usually dry humour, you know. They're funny. What's her name? Royce and Murch Lopez, saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. I think that's how it goes. They're hilarious generally. Or they generally put up hilarious content, you know, real social sort of watching this car behind me, the social issues and stuff like that they generally discuss. Anyways, but there is reports right now that a United Nations food truck or something showed up in northern Gaza, and apparently the other team decided to fire upon them when they went to get the food. So that was actually on the Young Turds, and I can't believe they actually once. I wanted to see what they had to say about it, and I can't believe they actually for once agreed with Chunky Yogurt they've gone from disgusting, filthy, hate white people, total lascivious libtards to they must have gone like the sort of like CNN people going, shit, how come we're losing our viewership? Now what are we going to do? And they tried to start their own podcast and all this. And so I reckon they revamped the entire. They probably don't give a stuff about nothing. It's just money, you know, because they were given $20 million and they blew it in 10 years, and they were saying all kinds of fucking hate conservative people kind of shit. And now they're changing their tune. I reckon they just don't give a fuck. It's just for them. It's just about the Benjamins, you know. I reckon they probably just don't care at all. Should have gone down there. Gonna go to the El Cheapo restaurant. But yeah, they've definitely changed their. They've definitely changed the way they portray themselves now. Yeah. What I'll do is I'll put up 2 videos, and this can be the ABAREBUGYO treasure hunting, Japanese treasures, the extended version. You know? I don't think anyone wants to really hear this sort of stuff, but a lot of it's suppressed, you know. But yeah, that's a whole bunch of people. They say like 100 killed and 700 wounded or something like that, and they were saying the young turds that I don't have a whole lot of faith in. I can't forgive them. That's just they're like the unforgiven. They were saying that something like 500,000 of them are starving now, and some of them were saying they haven't had food in weeks and they're eating bird seed and shit like that, and so it's a bad frickin' story, man. But these chaps have been fighting each other for fucking centuries, yeah, over all kinds of religious bullshit and all kinds of things. I mean, I don't mind Buddhism, and I've been to a load of Buddhist temples and Shinto shrines. I'm not going to fight over it. You know, I reckon. Like Isaac Butterfield often says, he's a comedian, Australian comedian, and he says, I wonder why he's got the name Isaac, and he always says, peace out and peace in the Middle East, or something like that. And that region, I mean, fucking hell, can't you just get along? Isn't it so much easier to just get along, you know, instead of like getting your legs blown off and dying screaming, you know? Wouldn't it be just so much easier just to get along? And personally, I think they should hash out a deal, because I've seen a map of Palestine in 1948, and then I look at the map now and I think, maybe they're being pushed into the sea. Maybe they do have a justifiable grievance, you know. But this shit's been going on for freaking centuries, isn't it? So personally, I think they should really just cut a deal, ceasefire, cut a deal, share half the land each, and then just make that a decree, you know? Make that a fucking decree. Oh well. Whoa, but what do I know? Being the great philosophical sage of the East, am I wrong? Firing upon people, starving people, I don't know, man. I reckon peace is a better method, you know. Granted, peace through strength and all that sort of stuff, but it's like that 9/11 thing. If any of that's true, I doubt. If 6 blokes did perpetrate that crime, then isn't it like those 6 blokes that did it, and not like I thought it was 500,000 Iraqis died because of that, but now they're talking about upwards of 1 million of them died. Should that be the way? Huh? I just can't see the sense in that. But I have my other beliefs upon what really happened. Now, there's Suki. After all that nice, good feeling talk, Suki, yeah. Suki, yeah. No idea what time it is now. But alas, yeah, working at night ain't that bad, man. Alright, let's go to max value. Where everything is maxed out to the maximus of Maximus value. Max value. Right on. Well, on a lighter note, yeah, usually at this time of night you get like half price deals or something like that. I'm gonna mix this salad with this other stuff, but these are bentos that you generally get like 462 yen. You get all kinds of bits and pieces all put together, your rice and all your condiments and a bit of fish there and a bit of bamboo cooked. It tastes awesome. Oh, these are cheaper, 386 yen. So a decent bento you can get. But yeah, I generally search for the half price. I'm going to go to Suki. I generally search for the half price stuff. When they put these stickers on all 30% off or something like that. So unfortunately that's not happening today. Oh, this morning. I can't wait to tuck into this. I've got the gyudon. There you go. You've got the cheapest one there, $4. It's less than that. And the little like soupy kind of set thing. You get a bit of soup and a little cup of soup. I'm going to have tuck into that right now at the rig. Ooh, got myself a menu here because I used to get the. See, it's all computerized now, and you got to press all these buttons and bullshit, and so I never really know which one it is. But so the one I would generally get would be gyudon tanju, ashinkosen to tsudaku soup. So that would be $6.50 now. Getting what I would generally get. But I got the one for 400 yen and the soup stuff. Nice, I don't have that right now. It's nice and warm. I've got the soy sauce in here and radishy stuff here and these spices things here. Oh, this is 550 yen. You get your little salad thing there, and I got some salad from over there, a big pack of it. So let me tuck into this. Ooh, yes. Nice. So this is the cheaper one that I generally get. This is miso soup with some vegetables in it. Oh, should really pour those vegetables in and there. I'll do that next time. Oh, nice and warm. Could be sitting in the rig doing this, but I'll spill it all over myself. Oh, starting to sound like hungry fat chick. Maybe I'll get on OnlyFans. Every time I bite, I take a bite. I'm like, oh yeah, baby. Oh. Some people really do send her money when they get off on that. You know what I mean? It's very strange. Well, she's licking her fingers and being all lascivious. God, I'm just fascinated. I still, watch the people like that, and they make me hungry because sometimes I go for days and I don't eat. Oh, that's good. And my OnlyFans is oh, how pathetic can you? Oh, yum. Oh, yes, and it's got seaweed in this too. Starting to get to that. But I've got a cat tongue, mate. Too hot for me. But one wonderful thing is I'm getting my appetite back. So that's a sign of good health. Right. Seaweed is delicious stuff. Who would have thought? Alright, I'm gonna not go all hungry fat chick and stick my fingers in there and then lick my fingers and oh yeah baby. What I might do is get those chopsticks and pick it out.
In the worlds before Monkey, primal chaos reigned. Heaven sought order, but the phoenix can fly only when its feathers are grown.
So, what would... This is considered Japanese junk food, right? I've mentioned this many a time, but it's like... They don't know what junk food is. It's rice, broiled or boiled onions and all in a broth, yeah, and shaved beef. And that's it. That's the base of it, and then you can put some spicy stuff on it, and soy sauce and marinated ginger stuff, and that to them is fast food, which it is. So you get it real quick. So that to them is junk food, mate. Maybe you need to watch what hungry fat chick eats every day. On bloody hell. But what would that equate to? Like this particular meal here, sometimes I can eat a lot. I used to be able to eat a lot more than that when I was in my motocross days and stuff like that. I had this part-time job and teaching little tykers, and they can make you tired, you know. You run around and play, and you know, you're reading books and whatever, and there's a teacher there. You help a teacher out, and in order to pronounce things, Aussie mate, yeah. So there are a whole bunch of people growing up now. They'd be, yeah mate, pack a PJ extra mile and a scooter rations, thanks. You know, when they go to Australia on a holiday. But yeah, I was utilising a tremendous amount of energy, you know, riding motocross and doing training, downhill mountain biking and all that, and I would go to Yoshinoya, which is a different place, and my would I chow down, you know. I chow down, alright. Could have gone down that way anyways, no rush. So yeah, what's that equate to? I doubt I can get through this entire meal. I doubt that very much. In fact, I've got I could have just gone back to the ranch and heated up the other one, but I'm planning on eating all that as much as I can, get my strength back. But that would, with the extra condiment, with the extra soup and that little vegetable thing, it equated to 550 yen. Now it was a whole lot cheaper, and things have gone up and up and up. But that would equate to what, about $4? Yeah. And I can live on that easily. If I ate only that every day, well, I could easily survive on that and have enough calories. Absolutely, easily for me. $4 a day, so I could do that. I should do the $4 a day challenge. Be like Shoe Nice, really famous. Hi everyone, it's Shoe Nice again, and today with the excellent content that I put up, I'm gonna eat these 3 candles, these 3 mini candles. Yeah, I might even light them. Okay, I eat these wax candles. So anyone out there think they can do the challenge faster than me? Just, I don't think you can. Yeah, amazing content. Well done. I think he does these, what do you call that? avocado thing was doing those too. You get your personalised video or some bull dust, and so you can listen to idiots like that. You should listen to this idiot. Yeah. Poor young guy behind me, he's riding a scoot and he's not looking too warm. Yeah, so there you go, like $4, and you could definitely, $4 a day, you could live on that. You can get free water from the park or wherever, plenty of clean water in the toilets. You can survive, mate, the zombie apocalypse. Yes, you don't need that much food. Stock up on rice, that's cheap. If I had to stock up on rice and these curry packages and these stuff that you sprinkle on to enhance the flavour of the meal, you need to live on that stuff forever. They say you can't live on ramen forever, too much MSG or some bulldust, but you can get by for 3 months kind of thing. But some people say that they fell ill after 3 months of trying, and some people live on it all the time. So I don't know, maybe it depends on which type. So for instance, if you're eating the real deal stuff at ramen restaurants, what is it, buckwheat or something? I don't know, I'm just in a doomsday zombie apocalypse. I'm worried about all the zombie gangs are all gonna try and steal all my shit and drag me out of the car and stomp on my head. And oh god, I've seen that. Yeah. And have a riot. We won't see that on mainstream media. No. Alright, let's continue. Real nice to be out at this time of night. I'm feeling good after that soup, I tell you. Oh, that went down well. Real nice and warm in my guts. That went down real good. Not too hot, not too cold. Just right. Miso soup, mate. Delicious stuff. You get different types of it. Packages of it. And you just add water kind of stuff. So that would last a very long time. I've still got some in the ranch. And some of the old cheapo stuff, it's a bit, I don't know, a bit on the watery side. If you were to put in the recommended dosage of water. But there's some of the more upgraded stuff. It tastes like the stuff that you get at restaurants, yeah? Good restaurant. It's crazy cheap. So if you had to, you could live really, food-wise, really cheap. Yeah. And quite comfortable and cozy in a decent place. Yes, so there you go. Alright. Well, I haven't got much to say now, other than I cleaned out my coffee thing, and so I'm gonna, there you go, alright, I'm gonna light after light. I can see the other light flashing, it's gone red already. Yeah, getting them all. And the one beyond it's gone green. And now it's gone red. Oh. There you go. Yep, cleaned out my coffee pot makery thing. And so I'm gonna get a drip coffee going. Got some of those sugary, satchely things. And so that's what I'm gonna do once upon I get back to the ranch. So, take it easy. Let's see, I might choose this one. See, they don't tell you how much the cost is. They don't want you to know. I'm serious. Yeah.
Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of monkey was irrepressible.